Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Chantilly for the Polo Nations Cup 2024. Today we've got three games, starting off with California, USA versus Bavaria, Germany, USA. As you can see on the screen, both of these teams have actually been beaten twice, so they're no longer in contention for the main trophy. There is still a subsidiary cup that they'll be battling for. However, today is the last game of the league matches. I'm here with Sebastian Amaya, the owner and founder of Polo Line TV. Welcome, Sebastian.
Hi, team. Thank you very much for the introduction, and we go straight into the lineups for both teams.
Okay, so playing for the California USA team. At number one, we have a substitute. We've got Ryan Polo Rescala, 0-goal young, keen player. At number two, the 6-goaler Adriancito Laplacette. Number three, Nico Corti Medina Chulo. And number four, Derek Smith. For Bavaria, of course, it's the four Grabosch brothers, four young brothers playing together. Very tough to play against them. Anyway, California have come away with the line out straight away. They've caught the Grabosch sleeping. Corti Medina breaks away from the line out and scores within 6 seconds of the game. 1-0 already to California. 6 seconds in, the ball goes into the line out straight out with Corti Medina. He's riding that big chestnut with the white face. We've seen him do very well with that horse a few times already. Is it Bolso?
Yeah, I believe it's Bolso.
I think it's Bolso. He's very impressive. Always been impressive on that horse. Bolso scoring a lot of goals. And he tried to break away. Oh no, that was Polo.
Yeah, that
was it.
Polo.
Was it Polo who scored the goal early on?
And Polo is on Hercules.
Hercules.
It's the same name as I think Pancho. McLaughlin has one called the same Hercules.
Okay, so actually I may have made a mistake. It may have been Polo who broke away from the line out and scored the first goal. The young Frenchman. I thought it was Corti with the black helmet, but could have been the super sub Polo Rescala. Anyway, we'll come back to... He did foul there. He thought he could break away again from that line out, but he definitely crossed the Bavarian.
Yeah, 60 yards penalty, and he's in charge of...
Anton Grabosch, the second eldest son on this big chestnut, 60 yards out. Strong hit, swung hard and fast, and the flags are up. Good job, Anton. Nicely done. Quick equalizer there. So 2 goals already in less than a minute. And the Grabosch boys, being a 10-goal team versus California's 12, they actually start with 1.5 goals. So they'll now add to that, making them 2.5 goals to 1 for the Grabosch boys. And this out of the line out, Adriancito claimed the line there. It came straight through the line out. Adriancito was riding right down it, and very similar to what happened before.
Yeah, it was like a replay of the first foul, but into the other team.
Yeah, you can see there on the replay, ball came straight through, Adriancito on it, and almost 90 degrees. Nice try there from Emil Grabosch, but
in this case it will be a spot penalty for California, USA.
So Adriancito and Corti Chulo Medina will stay at the back. Chulo is just chatting to Derek Smith here, who's 1-goal owner of the team. Looks like Derek is going to take it. And so Chulo is going to stay quite close. Adriancito has gone forward for the pass. There is the pass to Adriancito, and it's found him. Well done to Derek. But there's a swarm of bees, which is the Grabosch team, all over him. And, nice backhand from Derek there. The Grabosch boys again pick it up, this time with Anton Grabosch, the goal scorer from the penalty, from the 60-yard line. He's had to stop at this one up on the boards as he gets pushed to the side by Chulo. Now he's trying to unleash to his younger bro, Mickey. Mickey can't get away with it at the front, and Adriancito Laplacette can turn it. He's still under pressure, but he's found a little pass here, and there's 2 yellow shirts up at the front with only 1 grey one in defence. Chulo will wait a little bit, then make a pass up to Derek. Can Derek get on the end of this one? He's coming forward for it. Oh, nice try. Followed up by Adriancito. Adrian on the near side, and Derek's done well. He snuck in behind there, doesn't get the shot, and a good backhand comes off from the Grabosh boys. Powell, I think it was, who hit it out to the side. Now the Grabosh are trying to run round the back there now. Here we go with one of them goes over it, and Adriancito is under a lot of pressure, but he can tuck that one under the neck. No, he can't. I think he was committed into a ride-off, and he had to go near side. He wasn't able to reach in front during the ride-off. I think that's what the whistle blew for. Adrian is protesting it, but the umpire's decision is final here. So he's involved in the ride-off there, yeah, and then he just snuck in front. He probably had to win that and then go near side. So the Grabosh boys will get a hit from the halfway line. Now, I heard from the father the Grabosh actually have 6 stallions playing out there today, which is very impressive. So hit from the halfway line, and Anton will tee this one up. Mickey has gone forward, as has Emil, and Powell will wait a little bit with him. Anton takes it forward once. Waiting for him is Polo. He leaves it. Oh, he drives it, sorry, Anton, up forward. Emil leans right off the side of the horse, and then his older bro picks it up and heads toward the goal, sneaks past the rest of the crowd and puts it through. Good goal there by Paul Grabosh. And
it's Anton.
Sorry, yeah, correct. Anton Grabosh. To apologise. Thanks, Sebastian. It's quite a challenge here with all the Grabosh brothers wearing the same helmets, but you're right. The number 3 there is Anton. And that's halfway through the first chukker. 3.5 goals to the Grabosh boys, having started with 1.5. 1 goal to California.
We have Adriancito Laplacette there switching horses next to the 40-yard penalty, which is the area they are allowed to change.
So it looks like hopefully we'll get a lot of goals here today. We've had all sorts of games. We've had games with lots of goals, with teams going into double figures. We've had we had quite a low-scoring game yesterday with Germany. Anyway, this one comes out, and straight away from the line out, it is Chulo Corti. He's taking it to the left at the moment. He's got a bit of time and space here to straighten it up. He's going to tap it in, I think, try to anyway, get it in front of the goal, leans out in front and evades the hook from Anton and gets it through. Got a great goal straight from the line out. And a flurry of goals already early on in this game. 3.5 goals to 2. As the Californians get one back, again, straight from the line out. We've had a couple of goals straight from the line out. Good to see Ryan Rescala score straight away from the line out within 6 seconds of this 12-goal game for the young lad. Okay, they're all battling around, and Derek Smith comes out with it. But he'll have to get past Emil. Emil doesn't manage to turn it. Polo on the near side. Good pick up from the young lad there. Going over to the near side as well. Oh, he had a good swing at it, but didn't really connect. And it's turned now by Powell. Oh, he's left it right in front of the goal there, but well followed up by his bro, who's hit it up now, and sweeping onto it is Emil. Emil told to leave it there, and a drive up from Powell up to the front. He's trying to run onto it, but Chulo is there first in defence, so he'll play a good tail backhand, classic tail backhand out to the boards. Anton reads it and plays it back, and it sits now on the boards. And Adriancito has it. The Grabosh boys will probably have to clear the road here, get out of his way, or at least stay to the side. It's Mickey giving him all this trouble, the young lad.
Mickey pushing on Huaca.
But he gets beaten here And he's still riding through now, Adriancito. He's still got it. He's taking Mickey on. He plays out a good one on the near side. Mickey finally gets the better of him, but coming through is Colo. Oh, Colo just rides the horse over the top of the ball. Adriancito manages to sneak in behind there and collect the ball and tap it through to take them back within half a goal now. 3.5 goals to 3. Well worked goal by Adriancito. Good positioning play from Colo. Right time at the right place, and he drew the man, leaving Adriancito free behind to make a finish here. Had to just wait for it, wait for the right time. Very patient player, Adrian, and then puts it through. So back to the halfway line, and already with 3.5 goals to 3. Still in the first chukker. Ball is out, and Adriancito, the last goal scorer, wins that. He's going to wait for his teammates to go ahead. There they go. Chulo is running fast with a big ride off. He gets ridden off though. And Powell comes through. Anton blocks the man. Powell takes it. Nice pass out to the side then from Emil back to Powell. Powell on the far side over the top of that one. Colo takes his man well. Takes the ball forward. Then gets a backhand. Does he get it up to Adrian? Not quite. Good little attempt there. Colo is showing a lot of promise here playing the 12 goal. The young lad. Derek Smith now. Good backhand. He's got a good backhand, Derek. That one, though, doesn't find a yellow shirt, and the Greys have it again. Emil with a little pass out to Powell on the side. Powell now winds up and strikes that one down the field. Up to Anton. Anton, can he work it around the corner and get things straight again? Mickey's in behind, but the backhand comes in. Waiting for it nicely is Emil again. Emil playing a little bit further back than he usually does. Derek's putting the pressure on him. Winds up and hits that one forward. And the yellow team, the Californians, just take out their men and they watch the ball as it rolls over the back line. So we'll end that chukker with a lot of goals there. 3.5 goals to the Bavarian team, having started with 1.5, and 3 goals to California. That's the end of chukker number 1. We'll be back in just a minute for chukker number 2.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here ready for the second chukker of California, USA versus Bavaria, Germany. In this last of the league games, the third game for these guys. This is the last day of the league matches. We've got 2 more games after this, and then a penalty shootout with some of the teams to see who qualifies to the semi-finals.
Well, we have a chance of having the first 2 semi-finalists. With the next match, which is Pakistan-Lahore. If they win, they could go through without penalty shootout. And also France-Occitan. Also, if they win, they will have 3 wins.
Right.
they will put them straight into the semis.
Right, so there's a chance. If you win, of course, if you win your first 3 games, you will go through to the semis. If you have 2 wins and a loss, you may have to face the penalty shootouts in order to get through. Okay then, Chulo Corti on the far side. Running forward is Polo, waiting for the pass. Won't come this time. And Mickey Grabosh stops his horse and turns that one very well. Back into attack now, but he's not going to get past Adriancito. Powell, I think, claimed that line. He picked up the backhand, tapped it forward and claimed the line. And it was a yellow shirt who must have come across in the process of taking the ball. The umpires were there.
Despite having 2 losses, this German team, there we are watching the replay, we have seen nice things. You know, they have all the adrenaline, they're young, they want to perform attack all the time. Maybe if they had someone that could stop a little bit and distribute the game, the action, it will help us. It will help them a lot.
Right. Yep. I agree. Absolutely. They're young, fiery. They run. They hit and run. They pass. They're always supporting. They work very hard. But yeah, when they come against sort of the higher goal players who are able to slow the game down and control things, that's perhaps when they struggle a little bit. But they're very young. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with over the next few years. Penalty shot from the 40. Adriancito got a stick on it, but it still went through. I think it was Anton who put it through. So that puts them to 4.5 goals to 3 now. Yeah, they are, of course. They're just a 10-goal team, these 4 brothers. So they've still got a few more years playing the 12 goal. It's very cool to see 4 brothers playing together as well. Nice pass up there from Emil, looking for Mickey at the front. Adriancito's there. His backhand gets a deflection, and pouncing on it is Anton. Doesn't get it through the goal there. Powell turns onto it quick, but not as quick as Corti. Moderna now. Chulo, can he get it up to Derek, who's waiting for the pass up at the front? No, he gets hooked out there by Mickey Grabosh. Backhand again from Powell up to Mickey. Mickey at the front, followed in by Anton. But turning it around on this lovely white horse of Adriancito La Placette. Libanese, we've seen her a lot. Do a lot of work. Libanese now on the ball. Colo's gone forward and a big pass up to Derek, but Powell is there with the lovely open backhand. Mickey turns onto it, but catches a big ride off there from Chulo Corti, taps it inside, and Emil picks up that loose ball and takes it out to the right, goes over to the near side, leaves it there well backed up by Powell. Oh, Powell's shot gets a deflection and lands at the bottom of Chulo Corti, who, like we said, these higher goal players are able to slow the game down a bit, control things a little bit, and then make a calculated pass like that. That one not quite reaching the target. But that's the advantage of the Germans. They just keep on coming. They just keep on putting the pressure on. Like we said, like a swarm of bees. That was pretty skillful turn on the near side by Chulo Corti. And Adriancito is able then to follow it up, claim the line, and turn it. He's just opened a little backhand there to Derek. That was quite cool. Derek plays it out to the left, finding space. And Colo comes in with a good ride-off, but doesn't manage to pick up the ball. Someone does head it toward the goal. Backhand from Emil. Grabosh only as far as the 60. Derek's claimed the line and comes forward with a half swing. He could go for one more attempt, but sweeping in to pick it up is one of the Grabosh boys, Mickey. Adriancito somehow got it. He never looks rushed, Adriancito. You can see that. That's a show of a sign of class, and he's managed to get it too with a little under the neck shot. You can see the younger players, they're herring around and flying around, but they always look a little bit rushed, whereas Adriancito, look, he almost looks like he's just stick and balling here, even though he's taking on the team and scoring the goal.
Yeah. He's cousin of Rauli and Andres, and son. Adrian is son of Adrian, and also Raul is a brother of Adriancito's father, and they've been playing Europe forever, so that's why they feel at home here in Europe. And yeah, it's like you say, they are, they've got that relaxed, confidence on the horse on each play.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've always seemed like they have time, never seem rushed, which I think is a real sign of a quality player. Oh, the bell went, but they will throw the ball in. That was the bell, just to signify the 60 seconds they have for changing halfway through. The whistle blew earlier on there, right inside the line out.
Let's see here, we have the replay. Yeah, Polo get caught there in the way.
A stick got caught up in the reins, I think.
Yeah, it was that more than a foul. That's why we are having a throw in here.
Okay, so umpire throws it in. It's picked up well by Emil, who's followed up by Anton. He hits a lovely shot right up over the top and puts the pressure on the Californian team as they come up back on the back foot with Adriancito playing a nice open backhand. Anyone's going to come onto it. Chulo cannot quite get there. He comes back around to it, but he's been beaten there by the young Paul Grabosch, who then takes a shot and slots it in very, very nicely indeed. Well done, Paul, there. Getting the better of Chulo and taking a shot and scoring the goal.
First goal for Paul. Having Anton score the other three.
Oh, look at that. Chulo came off the horse as well. Very elegantly stepped off. So look at that. Already 9 goals on the board. 5.5 to 4 in favour of the young Bavarian polo team. Grabosch boys. Their father also plays polo, and he's their coach and manager. Adriancito's got the best here. He's coming forward. It's 2-on-1 here. Adriancito's been chased hard by one of the Grabosch. He's left it there. He's told to leave it there by Chulo, who's coming in free. Very nice play between the two of them. We've seen some fantastic, intelligent plays by Chulo and Adriancito, and that was one of them there where Adrian was coming toward the goal. He was under a lot of pressure, and Chulo knew he was free behind, so he told him to leave it and give him the free shot at the goal, which he executed perfectly, taking them back within half a goal. 5.5 goals to Bavaria, to California's 5. And it's in again. This time Mickey Grabosch picks it up, and Anton plays a near side under the neck, but there's no one there but Chulo to pick it up. Chulo looking left, looking right, turns to the left now. Adrian giving him space by blocking the Grabosch boys. Then there's the pass. It didn't quite come off the way he wanted, and so the Grabosch boys pounce on it. It's a little bit loose at the moment, and I'm sure Adriancito will want to slow things down and control things a little bit, or he's going to want to get going. Here he goes. He's under a lot of pressure. A backhand comes in from Paul, but Chulo turns onto it. I think this is Bolso. Turned that one, and sneaking in front of him was Anton, but Chulo's got it again here, right in front of us, the commentary box. That's the bell. So we've got 30 seconds left. He has to play this or hit or run. He's hit it down to the left-hand side, but Paul has read that well, and he's going to turn it round to the right. He's got a good shot too. Running onto it will be Emil Grabosh now. He knows he's only got a few seconds, so he really kicks on now. Tries to get as much distance as close to the goal as he can before the final bell for the end of this chukker. There's a nice shot. They might even get a goal. It's overcooked a little bit out to the right. Wild under the next shot attempt, but got beaten by the bell in the end, so that's going to end the second chukker, and we've had 10 goals, or we've got 10 goals on the board. It's 5.5 goals to Bavaria to California's 5. Welcome back, everybody, for chukker number 3. California versus Bavaria. And we've got a very close game, 5.5 goals to 5. Bavaria just ahead at the moment. Seen some great plays by these promising young German guys. Amazing family team. Very rare you see all 4 brothers playing together. It's great to see. 4 very talented, hard-working boys as well. Very dedicated to the sport of polo. So Derek Smith. Oh no, it's a throw. So we ran out of time right at the end there when the ball hadn't gone out. So we've got to throw in, quite close to the goal mouth. Bavarians on the attack here. Umpire's explaining something.
Yeah, we've got there Rafa Silva, and the other umpire is Santiago Stella, and on the third man we have Salchi Legalo.
And Adriancito wins this. Brings it in. He's got no one to pass to just yet. He's up ahead. He'll play it on the near side and take it as far as he can here. He's under a lot of pressure by Emil Grabosh. Emil still pushing him hard. Adriancito wants a foul, saying that the ride-off was slightly far back, but it doesn't come, and so Pau comes in and takes that ball. Emil managed to... Oh, he's taking it quite close to his own goal here and forced to go for a backhand. Polo is in there, but Anton gets the better of him and plays a nice under-the-neck shot to Pau. That's good polo. Oh, doesn't quite get it. It's great fun to watch these young brothers play. They play entertaining polo. They hit and run. That was a nice play, though. I love these backhands when they work out. Oh, but it's not worked out too good. It's been picked up, and we're on the run again. Here we go with Anton. Anton Grabos stretching that horse out, leaving that one behind. Emil comes back, tries to give it back up to Anton. Doesn't quite reach him. And Chulo Corti with a textbook backhand. Well read here, though, by Paul. Paul over the top of that one. And Anton also. Mickey. Oh, Mickey doesn't get his backhand. Comes back around, has another go on it, and does get that one, and it goes right up to Anton. Anton tapped it in the air a little bit, then leaves it back near side under the neck from Paul Grabosch. Still it sits there. Mickey taking out the man very well, leaving it nice. Oh, a strong drive from, I think it was Anton in the end. Had a...
Emil.
It was Emil, was it? Sorry?
Emil was, yeah.
The number 2.
The last one over there.
Strong drive toward the goal, but it goes out to the left. So Chulo Corti Moderna will take the hit in for California. One tap and then a drive out to Adriancito. Adriancito takes it forward a little bit more, and again. Now that's a nice shot up forward, but strong in defense here. The Grabosch boys. Big under the neck shot as he just keeps on running. Comes through now, checks up and goes for another under the neck to play it out to the boards. And there's the shot. It was Emil who did that. Nice play, took it all the way around and then passed it up to his younger bro, Mickey. Mickey Grabosch plays a shot up to the front. And coming through on the run is Emil to take the shot at the goal. He started it off, couldn't quite finish it, but it's still right there, and goal time for the Grabosch boys. Nice goal too. That's the kind of goal they love to score, and always running, hitting and running, opening up, heading to the space, and then backing each other up. They're always there to pass, back each other up as well. There's a bit of a scramble in front here where Chulo, well, he tried an ambitious play to turn it in front of the goal. He didn't manage to. And there was a grey shirt there to finish it off and put them up again. Taking the score now 6.5 to 5 for Bavaria. And Paul Grabosch wins that and takes it to the side. Emil now. Emil's having a very good game today. The best game we've seen him play, I think, this tournament. Emil, oh, a nice little touch there as he manages to beat Adriancito. La Placette, he's coming through himself at top speed. Adrian, wow, he was involved in a ride-off there, Adriancito, and played the open backhand. The umpires thought he needed to ride off and go near side. I think I probably have to agree there. There's Emil's shot. Emil plays it there. Mickey Grabosch is riding off Adriancito, and Adrian goes over to the offside and plays the open backhand in front of Mickey. Oh, there's a bit of a stretch for Corti as he hops onto the fresh legs halfway through the third chukker. And I think we'll have an open goal penalty now for the Grabosch boys. They lead by 1.5, which is what they started with, by the way. Being a 10-goal team, they started with 1.5 goals. Anton, usually the man to take the hits from the penalty spot.
Adriancito over there changing. Continuing with this story of the La Placette, they come from Lobos, same place as from where I am, so that's why I know them pretty well. The same as Cassette, for example. Fernandez Llorente are also from there. There's a bunch of good families, Polo families over there.
Alegría,
is destination.
Is it Alegría they're from?
It's Alegría, yeah. Alegría, La Gama. Yeah.
Were the Hambries? Are the Hambries set up there too?
Over there, yeah.
The Romanzo.
Bell Polo team is based there, where Remanso was.
All right then, Anton from the penalty spot. Nice down along the ground, but through the goal. Stretching his team now to 7.5 to 5. It's a lovely game to watch. We're seeing a lot of goals here. They'll come back to the middle, and we'll see if the Californians can answer that. Both teams keen for a win here before they go into the
whistle over there.
subsidiary cup.
We are missing someone. No, 8. The 2 umpires. Some need of an order over there in the throwing, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps he's waiting. Yeah, waiting, making sure he has a clear line through, perhaps. That one comes out for Polo. Polo doesn't manage to make the most of it, but doesn't matter. Adriancito picks it up, goes over to the near side. He's under a lot of pressure, though, by Mickey Grabosh. Chulo takes over. Chulo now, Chulo Corti. He's got Anton on his right and Paul on his left, and they've done enough to stop. Coming onto the near side is Adriancito. So they're very, very good, these boys, in defence. Very tough in the ride-offs. That ride-off there, I think the umpire may have thought Chulo's ride-off was a bit tough. Perhaps it was the wrong speed. I think that could have been what it was for. Perhaps it was a little bit strong in the ride-off from Chulo. They've given it to the Grabosh boys, who don't waste any time. Spanks it up over the halfway line, does Anton. Derek Smith with his backhand doesn't get it. Well done for, I think it's Mickey cancelling out, or Emil, Mickey cancelling out Adriancito there, leaving it for Emil to take it toward the goal. Another little tap toward the goal for Anton. Can he squeeze past the yellow shirts? Doesn't matter. Mickey's there following up, takes a shot, but I think I heard a whistle. Yeah.
We'll have whistle on goal or not? Let's see.
Yeah.
We'll have the replay in the meantime.
One of the Graboshes got caught something in his face, perhaps.
Came back straight to the decision. Yes,
and the flag is being waved again. So
whistle and goal.
Yeah, well done, the Grabosh again. It seemed like there were 5 or 6 of them out there.
Yeah.
Just one came after the other.
Good match at the end for the young Germans.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing very well indeed.
Now we can see
it's Anton. Anton caught something in the face, but they're tough, these guys. So we've got about a minute, just over a minute left of this chukker, left of the third chukker, and then 2 chukkers after that. So there was a goal, but there was a foul at the same time, so we'll start with a hit from the halfway line for the Grabosh boys.
Penalty one. Kind of.
And Anton Grabosh is going to take it. A couple of practice swings there. I think he's going to go for this. He's got a big hit on him. I mean, if he gets right, he could even score from here. His horse just a little bit disunited, goes into trot, and then oh, there you go. Huge shot right over the top. It's going to land on about the 30-yard line. Can they finish it at the near side under the neck? Oh, Mickey Grabosh does the job to put it through eventually. Wow, lovely goal there. That's it. Wow, brilliant. Just so difficult to defend against that one. Huge drive up from Anton and dropped it down on the 30-yard line. I think it might have been Emil who played that near side under the neck. Could have been Paul.
Mish.
Mickey was the one to finish it off. Mickey finished it
off for his second field goal.
Yeah, very beautiful goal there. It's like the Grabosh boys knew where their brothers are going to be, and so they're really stretching the lead now. 9.5 goals with 30 seconds left of the third chukker. Adriancito, keen to get one back before the end, takes this ball alone up at the front. And under a lot of pressure from Pau. Pau does get the hook. And Anton takes out Chulo and gets the backhand. Well played from him. Running onto his Mickey. He's just going to want to get as many yards on the ball as he can before the bell. Nice drive. That's exactly what he wanted. Right up over the top to the front. Derek Smith has a bit of pressure now to play the backhand. There can't be many seconds left of the chukker. Gets a touch on the backhand. Mickey follows it in, but that will end the chukker there. Third chukker. It's been a great game indeed so far. We've still got 2 more chukkers, and we've seen a lot of goals from both teams. 9.5 goals to Bavaria, Germany, to California's 5. End of chukker number 3.
We had a really good game, but some checkers against Rini, Italy, against Pakistan was really tough. They play really well. The four players are really tough, playing well. Like Tito is such a good player, like experienced player that is really smart, and you need to find a way to play. So we were a little bit unlucky on that game. And on this game, they were playing really well. It was really tough, and finally we had a nice difference at the end, but it was really tough.
In the case that you go through to the semis, who you wouldn't meet in the semis if you have to pick one?
No, it's the same. It depends the day they have in which one you want to play, but it's just gonna be every single games. Teams are tough, so I don't know. I think we are in semi already, no? I think so.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gelosi. It started to rain. The sun is coming out. It's been crazy, the weather these days. But all the luck for the last. Now we have to wait, I guess, for the other results and see how it goes, how we continue this.
Thank you so much, Seba, and the whole team for always be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back to you, team.
Thank you very Welcome back, everybody. Polo Nations Cup 2024. Here are some stats of this game so far. The scores are 8.5 to 5 for Bavaria. They did start with 1.5 goals, but 5 field goals each, which is very nice to see. California winning most of the throw-ins with they have that 5 and 6 goaler Adrian and Chulo doing well in the throw-ins, but they fouled too many times. Look, 6 fouls and only 1 foul from Bavaria, which is really nice, very impressive indeed. Plus they've scored 3 out of 3 in their penalties, which is also very impressive, because some of those, at least one of those was a 60.
Good checker, the last one, the third checker for the Germans, 4-0 for them. It was all under their command. You know, they couldn't stop the California team. It was difficult running after them.
Yeah,
they are fast. They have all the energy, and they push all the time.
Absolutely, yeah, they do. I think they have quite a few thoroughbred horses that run, and they just keep running, keep pushing, and then there always seems to be another one coming So they scored, oh, that's interesting. They scored the last 4 goals, did they, in that chukka? Wow. Really stretching their lead now. But with 2 chukkas left, plenty of time here for California to come back into this.
Chulo, on Jefecito, we have here him on the picture.
We'll keep an eye out for Jefecito, the tordo, the white gelding. So how are we going to start? I think we ran out of time. Was it a throw in, probably?
Yeah. Looks like they're regrouping there for the throw-in. Adriancito coming back. Who else is missing? They're all over there.
I think they're all here, yeah. They're getting ready, lining up. And here we go then. Chukka number 4. 2 more chukkas of this game left to be played as Adriancito wins another line out. Waiting for his team to go. There they go, one by one. Derek's going to wait behind him. So he's got Polo and Chulo up above, up in front. There's a pass to Derek, though, as Derek slips out to the left-hand side. Nice play from Derek, making that run. Carries it a little bit further. Backhand from Powell. Up to Mickey. Mickey also had a great game. Look at him kicking away. Adriancito comes in and steals that beautifully, though, from him. Strong in the ride-off. He's on a big, strong gelding, Adriancito. And Jefecito, the little white gelding of Chulo Coti, now has the ball. Takes the hook. Oh, loses the ball, and now he's got it back as Chulo and Jefecito. He's got Derek waiting up at the front if he can get it. Probably hasn't got room to play the full swing because there's a grey shirt hunting him down. He's forced to go over to the near side, Chulo. Oh, takes it in the near side, in the air as well, a couple of times. Then offside, out to the boards. Still got to play it. Oh, stolen now, though, by the Grabosh boys. Big ride-off coming in from Mickey. But Adriancito's got the better of him on that big gelding. Still they push on forward, the Grabosh boys, under the neck, near side, trying to get through. Anton Grabosh beats his man. Can't play the full swing because Adriancito was underneath his swing. And the whistle blew, probably against Adriancito. He got caught in the wrong place underneath Anton's swing. Anton careful not to play the shot, which was good, and getting the foul. There we are, we can see that, yeah. That was nice by Anton not to play the shot there.
Well, you reckon 60 yards?
Yeah, I think probably.
40.
Oh, they might have taken it further, yeah.
Yeah, 40 yards looks like. Who is teeing up over there?
And Anton again. He scored 3 from 3 already.
3 out of 4.
Oh, 3 out of 4, okay.
Yeah. 3 out of 4 and also a field goal. So he's the top scorer so far of the match.
Okay, Anton Grabosh from the 40-yard penalty line winds up, hits it hard. And flag, he thought about it and then put the hands up. So it's a goal. Great penalty. They're being good on the penalties, Anton, today.
You were right. It was 3 out of 3. Now it's 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4. Very impressive. I don't think we've even seen that out of anyone yet this tournament. And you can see it on the scoreline. That takes them into double figures now. 10.5 to California's 5. And they've scored the last 5 goals on the trot unanswered by California. California need to sort something out here, change something, but it really is not easy against these Germans. They just keep coming, keep running, keep attacking. Chulo Coti slowing it down, controlling things, inching toward the goal, weaving to the left, then to the right to find the space, trying to run round the outside on Jefecito, finds a little pass to Adriancito. Adriancito sneaks past, got a near side shot now to take it across the front of the goal, and then turns it in nicely round, whips that big horse around and brings it through up in front of the goal. Isn't there to finish it off. The backhand comes in from one of the Grabosh. And the whistle blew there. I'm not sure who made that foul. I think it might have been the yellow shirt who didn't let the Grabosh boy through. Here, this was a good defence here. Then there's the pass. Emil is running onto that, goes over to the near side, and Chulo just, his horse just jumps over to the right-hand side last second. Efecito, and crosses the line and causes the foul. So the young guns will have a hit from the halfway line as they lead by 5.5 goals. 10.5 to 5. Bavaria, Germany. From the halfway line there. Anton will take it. Powell comes in, has a little word with him. Anton's teeing it up. Now this last one from here worked out beautifully. A big, huge pass up to the front. Emil then played it near side under the neck to Mickey, who finished it off. Let's see. They'll probably try a similar thing now. Let's see.
Anton, he was the one who hit and almost scored from there in the last checker.
Right. That one's gone huge as well. It's higher than it is long. Landed about on the 60 this time, and Powell is right underneath it, but Chulo's got him covered and turns it well now. Chulo in the attack going the other way. Who's he got? He got Polo running up for the pass up at the front. Right off coming in from Emil. Emil does a good job on that right off, the two grey horses, but Chulo, very strong, manages to hold the ball. Derek now has gone up for the pass. He's got all three yellow shirts ahead of him. And here comes the pass. Nice shot too, curling around over the top as well. Up to Colo. Colo, though, under a lot of pressure, goes up for an under the neck shot. Great effort by Colo, the young lad. Rescala. Lovely play from Chulo. And that's more of what they want to do, I think. Control it and then hit the big pass and hope that the yellow shirts get free and get a chance to take their shot.
There we see Colo on the screen. Not easy to come out of nothing and replace in a match. Being an amateur, he's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing very well. I don't know him very well, but I've seen him around a lot. He seems like the kind of guy who's always with a walking stick or on a Segway playing polo. I think he spends a lot of time around the stables too. I've heard his Spanish is perfect. So good for him. Certainly very, very keen, and he's got some talent too. He's been watching all the games as well. This is a good opportunity for a young lad to get a run out in this prestigious 12-goal tournament, the Polo Nations Cup. So that's the beginning now of the second half of the fourth chukker. That's Emil Grabosh on the screen. Anton takes this. Powell is waiting quite far up at the front and it doesn't reach him. I think they tried something different that time, but Colo saw it coming, takes the ball and he's cantering around down toward the goal at the moment. He's going to try and flick it in past the players, and yeah, he does. Yeah, so I think the Grabosh boys, they tried something different on that hit in, but it didn't play out. But when you're 5.5 goals up, then that's the time to try some different stuff. Again, Colo just cantering that one in. No rush at all. Tapping it in. So they'll line up right in front of us here, underneath the camera. Colo in at number 1 for the Californians. Powell is lining up at number 1 for the Germans. And Powell wins it. He hits it out the back of the line out. Emil is kicking on to try and come onto it, claiming the line. Adriancito claimed it as well, but didn't have it. Neither of them got the ball. Chulo got it. He's going to turn that on the offside, near side. He's got Mickey Grabosh climbing all over him. But he can't get in front. Mickey has to get to the side. Still putting a lot of pressure on the 5-goaler. Mickey doing a good job putting him under the pressure. But the 5-goalers managed to take it a little bit further. Still, he's got to beat Mickey to get anywhere. And then he does make the pass up to Adriancito, who breaks away past. Well, he hasn't got past anyone just yet. He's got Anton. He's forced to turn around again. The pressure is so strong always. They haven't given the Californians 1 inch Not for 1 second. Every time they have a ball, they have at least one grey shirt climbing all over them. This time it's Mickey again on the 5-goaler. Adriancito goes forward. Mickey's under a lot of pressure, but this is working quite well for the Californians, bringing it, holding on to the possession, and then finally going for the run and running through toward the goal, getting the goal as well. So good job there. Chulo Corti doing a lot of work there, bringing it. The defence was strong, but the experience perhaps of the high goal players, the 6 and 5 goal players of Adriancito and Nicolas Corti Maderna.
5th goal for Chulo Corti Maderna, but must be frustrating. You keep trying, you beat one of the great, you have the other one. You beat one and you have the other one, and if you beat that one, you have another one.
Exactly, and they never give up. They keep working so hard, these Germans. They've done very well. They weren't allowed to go for that one, so Adriancito this time, he's hit it up to Chulo Corti. He's everywhere at the moment, Corti. But the defence is good. Colo, can he finish it off? Colo! No, good backhand there. Huge near side backhand from Anton Grabosch. Mickey's not going to get past Adriancito, flicks that around on the near side and then heads toward the goal himself. Adriancito now, bouncing ball. They have had quite a bit of rain here. It's quite cut up and bouncing in front of the goal. There's a bit of a melee here. And breaking away is the Grabosch boys with 25 seconds left. Can he get past Derek Smith? Derek Smith looking for the ball, but he can't get it here. Now it's going to be, well, it's Mickey's line. Mickey up at the front. Derek Smith lining him up for the ride-off. Gets a ride-off there. But, yeah, well done, Derek. Manages to stop Mickey. And Chulo can turn it. Does turn it. Coming flying through is another Grabosch, but that's the bell. That'll end the chuck-up. Chucker number 4. They run out of time. 3.5 goals in it. 10.5 to the Grabosch boys, especially after that amazing 4th chucker that they had. 3rd and 4th chucker were brilliant for the Grabosch boys. The California team coming back a little bit toward the end there, making it an interesting 5th chucker. We'll be back in a minute for the last chucker of this game, California versus Bavaria.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, for the last chucker of this league match, Bavaria, Germany against California, USA. And we've had a lot of goals. Look at that, 17 goals on the board. 10.5 to 7. And California making a little bit of a comeback toward the end there. Let's see if they can continue that and get back in this game. Would be nice to see a close finish. Just waiting for all the groundsmen to clear the field after treading in.
And after this match, we have at 3 o'clock Italy against Pakistan Lahore. Italy has 2 losses and Pakistan 2 wins. So that's the one that we were saying that we could have the first semi-finalist if Lahore, Pakistan Lahore wins that one. But anyway, they have to play. Italy is a strong team as well, so we'll see what happens on that one.
Yeah,
Don't miss it.
Yep. Tune in. We've got 2 more games today. Polo all afternoon. And so the Pakistan team looking very, very strong. One of the favourites, I think, to win this tournament. Looking very, very good already. They've won 2, and they'll be wanting to win this one in order to skip the
There we have
the shootout.
There we have the slight delay that we have. They are trying to adjust the goalpost.
Oh, yep. It's got caught in the wind.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's so much wind, but because we are isolated here, you cannot hear the wind, but it is some.
Oh, yeah, they lost it
They
again.
couldn't manage. Goalpost is beating them.
Oh, but the umpires are playing nevertheless. We're underway. With Derek Smith winning that. Good job by him. But he's a little bit slow on it there, and sneaking up behind him was Anton. Anton then crashes sticks with Adriancito Laplacette as they both look to the umpires to see what they saw there. But here comes Anton out of nowhere, gets that one there, then winds up for a backhand. And Adriancito was saying, well, I was already there, and he was indeed, yeah.
Adriancito getting Libanese, that gelding. That is one of his favorites. There's the other match that is they are playing, the goalpost against the Flagmans.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, he's thinking of holding on to it, but I wouldn't recommend that, bro. Corte says, shall we wait for these guys to sort that out? Which they do. And so, Adriancito did have the line there. And so it'll be a hit for the Californians from the spot. Behind the halfway line.
They have here those magnetic new goalposts.
Oh, wow.
That they can hold up until certain wind strength, So
Interesting.
That's the issue of those new ones.
All right, then Derek Smith from the penalty spot makes a nice pass up to Chulo Corti, and Adriancito is behind him. He'll go one time up to Chulo, who waits for it. But coming in hard is Mickey. He loses it though to Chulo Corti. Nicolas Corti Medina. Still he's got it. Working it around to the left to straighten things up. Can he head toward the goal? Like I said, the field is getting a little bit broken. Of course, we've had a lot of rain, but it's still very, very good for the horses. Great footing for the horses. Coming in and getting that ride off was Anton. Did a good job here. Anton working hard, but Adriancito just canters up. Oh, it's hit the post, has another one, and this time puts it through again. Adriancito looking like he's just stick and balling there, taking not in a rush at all, but managing to get the goal very nicely. And good for them to get there's that backhand. Look, Adriancito tap, hit the post, has another go and puts it in. So now they're 8 to 10.5, and they're creeping back into this California.
Yeah, we still have a match over here, 2 goals and a half. And how many minutes? We have 5 minutes and a half.
Nice. Plenty of polo left here for California to come back, especially if they get something out of this, as Chulo breaks away and then waits for his teammates to go in front of him. I think Powell will have to clear the line here. Oh, Powell, he got away with that, Powell. But Chulo's got it back and loses it again, and this time Powell is up at the front and he's got it over the halfway line. Paul, who's broke away, doesn't get that shot there, and Adriancito La Placette is going to turn it around to the right. Still, Paul and Anton putting a lot of pressure on Chulo and Adriancito. Look at them, all over them, crashing. Adriancito has to go for the hook, doesn't manage to get it either from onto Anton. Anton takes it away, big under the neck, swing toward the goal, not getting onto it. And so, what is it, a hit from the back line, and Chulo Corti to take it this time. Adriancito is waiting close to him. Derek and Colo go forward for the pass. Now Adriancito is going up a little bit for the pass. There is a nice pass to Adriancito, but coming in for a backhand is Power. Turning quickly though is Corto back onto it. Corti, Moderna, Chulo. Oh, nice, as he just flicks it past his man there and takes it on a little bit further. Coming, he's got to watch out behind him though, because Anton's coming back with a vengeance. He's turned on the gas there, and he's going to try running past Anton. This, I'm not sure, but this might be Bolso, his horse here with the white face. One of his best horses. Coming through is Derek there, claiming the line, but it wasn't his. The German managed to turn it in time. The pass doesn't come off as well as he wanted, and Chulo Corti turns it around again. Oh, in the air. He's hit a few in the air today, Corti. Chulo. And under a lot of pressure from Paul. Tries to flick it past him, and then, you see that? He just gives the ball a little bit of space, and then another grab-off just bursts in on the scene out of nowhere. Now, there was a whistle there. Presumably something happened off the play, which I didn't see.
Or half checker.
Right, yeah, I think that's right. Thank you, Sebastian. So it was a neutral sort of play, so they'll blow the whistle and give a fair play and let the players change horse for the very last time in the last chukker. 2.5 goals in it, half a chukker left. See if California can come back and win this one.
We have there Adriancito on the screen, coming off from Libanese into another one.
So the Germans have looked very promising this game, actually. They're playing better than they have done, I think, in their first 2 games.
Yeah, they are young, and they are improving game by game.
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
so they'll be really pleased with their performance today.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done well all tournament.
Drop ball over there.
Drop ball in favour of the Germans, as they had the ball when the whistle blew. Takes it out to the left-hand side there for... look at this, is Anton, I think, on the far side, running right around. He's on a very fast... Oh my gosh, 2 taps in the air. It comes steaming round everybody and gets the goal. What a goal, Anton Grabosch. Oh, I want to see the replay of that one. It's going to look good. That'll be a good highlight reel, I think. 2 taps in the air at a flat-out gallop, round down the back of the line. Here it is, tap, 1, 2, nice. Then he straightens it up with a tap through the goal. Beautiful goal.
Nice.
Smiles to the camera as well. Wow, very, very impressive. There you go. Lot of talent these boys have. It was a good goal to get, because the Californians were looking like coming back again there, but that goal will stretch their lead again, and then Mickey breaks out of the line out, but Corti has got him covered. Another German comes in and takes the hook and gives Mickey another chance to head toward the goal here. Mickey puts it up toward Corti's head to go to the near side, doesn't get it. Mickey is there. Follow Mickey. Can he finish it? Yeah, I think he's got this one. Mickey Grabosch claims the line and straightens it up and puts it through the goal. Wow, so the Germans have come out this last half. Maybe they got on their best horses right at the second half of this last chukker and extended their lead with 2 brilliant goals. What are they on now? Is that 12? 12 and a half? Wow. Perhaps the most goals scored in any game of the tournament so far, I think. Paul has won this line out, and there's a one up at the front. Adriancito is not going to hunt him down too much, I don't think. He's going to let him go here a little bit. He knows it's all over. And there's another goal, as the Germans really are becoming unstoppable. This time the pass from Paul up to Emil, who runs it in, and they've just scored 3 goals in probably less than 2 minutes now. since they've changed horse, that's all they've done, is scored 3 straight goals. It looks like Powell might be on a stallion, certainly a very strong looking dark horse there. Powell lines up at the number 1. There's quite a few stallions out there for the Grabosh, and he's come and won this line out as well. Doesn't win the line out, doesn't win the ride off, sorry. Derek Smith now with the ball. Derek, nice shot up to the halfway line. Still going to have to get past Emil, but a good shot forward from Derek Smith. Emil's going to line him up. Boy, no, he's going to come in front of Derek, who wants the foul but doesn't get it. Emil turns it, feeling very, very confident here. Look at this, Emil tries to, still flicks it forward. Emil now goes for the big pass, gets a good one to Anton. Can't pick it up on the near side, so Chulo Corti will come and turn this for California around to the left-hand side. That horse, this is Bolsa, I'm pretty sure, turns around very, very well, nicely. The boys are being told to hook. Adriancito over it, but he's got time to turn back on that and flick it past his man and beat the next man as well. Adriancito cantering in toward the goal. There's the bell, though, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to end the game. 13 goals to Germany and 8 to California. The Germans really impressing us today, looking better and better. As I said, every game, just about every chukker getting better, in fact. Very, very impressive play from all 4 of them, especially Mickey and Emil. I think really came alive and played exceptionally well today. So congratulations to the Bavarians. Well done to the USA team. It wasn't a particularly important game for either team, as they'll both go through to the subsidiary cup. Nevertheless, there you can see how the score lines went. California were holding on to it at the beginning, getting there, staying quite close along the way, but then the Bavarians ran away with it in that last chukker and scoring a total of 13 goals. Well, 12 goals. They started with 1.5 to start, but a promising, very promising victory for the young German Bavarian team. Now they're going to want to go ahead and try and win the subsidiary cup.
Yeah, I think obviously they enter the tournament trying to win, but they don't mind if they are in competing for the subsidiary or going into. They just want to win. They just want to beat the other team. They don't even relax if they are, like we were watching, ahead by a few goals. They just want to score more and more.
Yeah. They just want to play polo, keep pushing. They play polo every single day. They travel around, playing around Europe.
Difficult to pick the MVP. The top scorer for the Germans was Anton, and he was the one scored one of the nicest of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
Tap it in the air. But the 4 of them, I mean, when they win for such a difference, it's the reason is because they all play.
That's it. That's right.
Very good.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Here are the stats for the game. 13.5 goals, of course, to Bavaria. California's 8. So field goals, 7 of those coming from field goals. But the penalties were very impressive there. We can see further down, 4 out of 4 penalties for Anton Grabosh. That's I don't think that's been done in this tournament yet, hitting all the penalties. California were good in the throw-ins. They were winning the throw-ins, but they did foul too much. Another impressive statistic is only 2 fouls in the whole game for the Bavarians. So really promising signs there. Having hit 4 out of 4 of penalties and only fouling twice is very, very encouraging for the young Bavarian team. And they did deserve that victory that they got today, playing very well as a team.
Thank you for our crew for the art there. They are producing for the backgrounds of the stats, and here we go with the best goals.
Here we are then. What have we got to start with? It was Corti, Chulo Corti at the beginning. I wasn't sure if it was Colo or Corti, but it was Corti, and that was within 6 seconds of the game. He scored that from the line out, and then very soon after it was answered back from the line out again by Anton Grabosh. And this one is Chulo again, running around the outside here, getting past Anton, goes for the hook, has to, and gets the goal, running through everyone there. Chulo Corti ran the outside, then through the middle. Great goal. This is Adriancito Laplacette moving over to the near side. Then he's told to leave it by Chulo Corti as he comes in and hits a nice goal through. Nice team play there. Adrian leaving it for his teammate to just take the shot at the goal there under the neck. Chulo Corti with another one. Flag goes up. And this one, this was a beautiful one from the grabber. Huge pass right up to the front. Emil with the near side shot toward the goal. No, it wasn't. It was Paul, sorry. And then Mickey to finish it off. Lovely, lovely Polo there. And check out this goal. Tack, tack, nice, in the air twice, and then the flick through the goal, round the outside of everybody, and let me tell you, he was running fast when he did that. Here it is again from another angle, coming through, 1, 2, Anton Grabosch played brilliantly today, as did all the Bavarian boys. There we go, fantastic day's polo. Have we got an interview today?
No interview, because we have to shoot out for the next one, which is at 3 p.m. and as we were announcing, is between Italy and Lahore, Pakistan, Lahore. Interesting game over there. Thank you for everyone that is behind the scenes here. Serruchito Leiva, Mariano Garcia, Owen, and Juan Leiva.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Polo Line TV do a fantastic job here covering these games. So please tune in again in 40 minutes where we have our next game, Pakistan versus Italy.